1977, I had been placed away in a residential treatment facility as my mother deemed me incorrigible. Angel dust, weed, and roar 714 quaaludes out. Ritalin, psychiatry, and group therapy were in. So dig it, here I am, sitting in the shrink's lobby, reading a Time magazine article about punk rock. Johnny Rotten, people spitting on each other, pinning meat on their clothes, safety pins in their noses. The whole UK scene was splashed across the mag. I thought the shit was pretty weird and not much else did I think much about it. In the meantime, my therapy went pretty much like this. Mr. Lefferman, the Jewish head shrinker, asking me for the upteenth time, "Todd, don't you think you should want to do something with your life?" As he wiped his specs, waiting for my standard answer to his standard question. And I replied, "Party, surf, and skateboard. That's what I want to do, man." Having little interest in what else the world had to offer a young man, I smirked, enjoying my ability to frustrate Mr. Lefferman. That's how it went down for 2 long years in Rancho Boys Home in San Fernando Valley. I eventually ended up in Camp David Gonzales. But in the interim, if I was lucky and behaved myself, Mr. Lefferman would recommend that I receive a day pass and go home for the day. Home was my grandmother's house in Venice, California. In the 70s, a 4-wheel revolution was taking place. That revolution was skateboarding. Venice and Santa Monica were a hotbed of talent and innovative skating. Neighborhood legends Tony Alva, Paul Cullen, Dennis Agnew, Jay Adams, and others were blowing away preconceived notions and attitudes about skateboarding daily. I got locked away from the scene. Marina Skate Park opened and I missed it. That really sucked. On one of my jaunts to freedom, I found myself at Skatopia Skate Park. The sign posted out front of the entrance announced that Devo was playing live. Thinking, what the fuck is Devo? I dropped into the concrete playground as the song Uncontrollable Urge blasted out of the band's speakers. Accompanied by the strains of new wave music, I ricocheted around the park as Devo's Blockhead and Are We Not Men reverberated in my helmet. Standing at the pro shop watching these dudes in yellow paper suits, I stared flabbergasted at Devo. Devo's robotic way of performing and the unconventional style captivated my attention, as Devo were totally different than anything I'd ever seen before. A chubby kid with a crew cut handed me a 45 promo album, asking kid, "Hey man, what's Devo mean?" Chubby kid sneered at me saying, "De-evolution, you fucking hippie." Many of my soon-to-be friends were at Skatopia that day. Gerber, Mike Marine, Rob, and Mugger. These kids already knew what I had just been turned on to, having spiky dyed hair, wearing bondage pants, Doc Martens, and multicolored Vans shoes. They were new wave. My shoulder-length hair and corduroy Levi's, brush handle sticking out the top of the pocket were definitely not new wave. Freedom came in the winter of 1978 as I made no progress in placement. I was released to my grandmother's charge and I enrolled at Venice High School. After school, sometimes I would find myself at Marina Skate Park. Tony Alva, among other skateboard heroes, could be found often ripping up the dog bowl as usual.